Just ahead on the Daily Digital Debrief. We'll tell you all about a shooting that broke out last night at one Lansing party, plus Moderna pushes for a fourth COVID-19 vaccine as a booster dose for adults, and finally how fertilizer price hikes may impact future food costs. All that and more, so don't go anywhere. You're not going to want to miss today's show.
This is the Daily Digital Debrief.
Good afternoon, everyone, and happy Friday. Welcome to another edition here on the Daily Digital Debrief. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday so far. We finally made it to the end of the week, and we're going into the weekend. Let us know in the comments if you're doing anything fun this weekend, what you're up to, and where you're watching from. We would love to read those for you here on the Daily Digital Debrief, but right now we're going to get into our top stories this morning. So our top story this morning involves a shooting that happened yesterday at a large party in Lansing. 4 people were shot and sent to the hospital, including 2 21-year-old women, one with an injury to the leg and the other with an injury to the arm. A 19-year-old man who police say has a minor injury and a 22-year-old woman who is currently in critical condition. The shooting happened in the 2200 block of East Michigan Avenue around 11 p.m. Officers responded to reports of shots fired at the intersection of East Michigan Avenue and Magnolia Street just west of Frandor. And police told 6 News that one group of people showed up to the large gathering and shot at another group, and the incident may involve 2 cars. As this investigation continues, we'll make sure to keep you updated. Drug maker Moderna asked the FDA to authorize a 4th shot of its COVID-19 vaccine as a booster dose for all adults. The request is broader than Pfizer's request earlier this week for the regulator to approve a booster shot for all seniors. The company said its request for approval for all adults was made to provide flexibility to the CDC and medical providers to determine the appropriate use of a second booster dose, including for those at a higher risk of COVID-19 due to age. U.S. health officials currently recommend a series of 2 doses of the Moderna vaccine and a booster dose months later. Moderna said it wants to add another dose because there was recently published data generated in the U.S. and Israel following the exposure of Omicron. Well, airline tickets are being added to the long list of price hikes, unfortunately, and it's affected by oil prices and the Russian invasion. Delta Airlines warned that U.S. ticket prices could increase between 5 and 10%. He said international flights will be even higher. In addition to raising the price, Delta is planning to implement an added fuel fee for international flights. Other airlines are taking similar actions. This comes as gas prices have hit a 14-year high. Well, that's a look at our top stories this morning, and now we're going to take a look at today's forecast. So let's look at that right now and see what we have going on today. We will have some scattered rain showers to contend with as you start the day off today. They will become more widespread and a bit more intense as we move into this evening. However, no major impacts are expected from this system. High temperatures for our region will top out in the lower 50s for your Friday. Well, looks like there is some rain in the forecast, but you know what? We're in the 50s. You got to be happy about that. Our temperatures are finally starting to warm back up. I don't know about you, but it has felt like just the longest winter ever here in mid-Michigan. So I'm excited to finally get back outside, go ride some bikes, go walk my dog. I have a beagle. Let us know what you're looking forward to as this temperatures continue to get higher and we see better weather here in Michigan. Now let's take a quick break and we're going to see an ad from the Capital Area District Library, and we'll be back in just 30 seconds.
Many school districts from across Ingham County are benefiting from Capital Area District Library's Student Success Initiative.
I've been a teacher for 16 years and I became a teacher because my high school teachers were amazing. One way CATL helps students is by connecting them to tutor.com, where they can have their papers reviewed by professionals, so I don't have to find all the mistakes.
Preparing today's students in achieving a brighter future. Visit catl.org/success to learn more.
All right, thank you so much to the Capital Area District Library. We are so thankful for your partnership here on the Daily Digital Debrief. Well, as I mentioned earlier, it's no secret that gas prices have gone up, and that's not the only product that's price is on the rise. Fertilizer is also skyrocketing. The war in Ukraine is directly impacting fertilizer prices too, and if those prices continue to go up, then the cost of food could possibly too. Our digital reporter, Samana Sheikh, has more for you now. Let's take a listen.
Farmers have been dealing with high fertilizer prices for a while now, and those prices are about to go even higher with the war in Ukraine. And for you and me, that means higher prices at the grocery store.
We're looking at increases of 60% up to 140%.
Dave Cheney owns Centennial Farm in Mason. It produces corn and soybean. They use all types of fertilizer, and a lot of it is imported.
Corn takes a lot of nitrogen to grow a good crop, and that went from 240 up to 650 right now.
Fertilizer prices have been increasing throughout the pandemic. Now the Ukraine war has made the situation worse.
Anything we're going to buy, we're going to have to just pay for the going price for it.
Ukraine and Russia are large producers of fertilizer. Cheney says he's paying 38% more for potash fertilizer compared to 2021.
Russia mainly is a large exporter of the three main fertilizer nutrients, so nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium.
Teresa Sasung from the Michigan Farm Bureau says the war is causing a domino effect.
We get about 6% of our potash from Russia, but if it does cost more for those farmers to grow the crops, theoretically you would see that the purchasers would have to pay more for them, and therefore you'd see higher prices in the grocery store.
Sasung says it's all leading to some serious uncertainty.
So supplies are questionable. And if we have enough fertilizer, there's also some questions as to how quickly or if they can actually get it out to the farm.
We're going to have to buy some more to carry out the rest of the acreage that we have to cover. And so that cost will be averaged out over the purchases that we have yet to make.
Here for you in Mason, Samana Sheikh, 6 News.
All right, Samana, thank you for that look. Hopefully our grocery store prices do not increase. It looks like they're already increasing with inflation that we have here, so hopefully they don't go up even more, but we can only hope for sure. Well, in addition to the Potter Park Zoo has made the antelope family a little bit bigger, we have a new addition here at the Potter Park Zoo. An endangered Easton Bongo calf was born at the zoo on March 8th. Let's take a look. The unnamed girl is the first Eastern Bongo birth at the zoo since 2014. According to Potter Park Zoo, bongos are one of the largest members of the antelope family, standing up to 4 feet tall and measuring at 8 feet in length. Only 100 Eastern bongos are believed to still be in the wild. So that is pretty impressive. I don't know about you, but I've definitely never seen one before. That was my first time seeing one. But kind of sad to see that there's only 100 left in the wild. So they are pretty amazing and incredible creatures. So let us know if you've never seen one before either. And we would love to hear that from you. Let's see if we can take a look at those comments. Sorry about that, guys. It looks like they are having trouble coming through our page here. I would love to read some for you guys. Let me see if I can get anything coming through here. Let's see. Oh, finally, we got it pulled up. Okay, thank you guys for waiting and being patient as we look for these. All right, so Shelly says, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, Shelly. John Moore is a happy face for him. Glad you're happy on this Friday. And let's see, Beth says, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Beth. Heather, no sound. Yeah, I do apologize about that. In the beginning of the show, I did realize that there was no sound. Bear with me, I'm a little new at this, so we're getting going here on the show today. So thank you for your patience. All right, a lot of people, let's see. I feel your frustration. Hang in there, you got this, Beth. I appreciate it so much. We're making it through Friday. All right, let's see. Someone wasn't wearing green. It's not St. Patrick's Day today, Anna. I don't know exactly what you're talking about. All right, let's see. John Moore says, great save, Autumn. I appreciate it, John. Thank you guys so much for bearing with me. All right, let's see if we have some more comments. Enjoying the milder temperatures, only 2 days until the spring. That's right, we're looking forward to these warm temperatures finally and hoping I can get out at the beach pretty soon here. Hopefully they increase that much more. So we got some positivity in the comments here, really do appreciate it. All right, let's take one last look at your weather forecast for the week this week. Let's see what we have going on. Rain showers continue as we move throughout the day on Saturday, with temperatures falling down into the upper 40s for our highs. After that, dry weather will momentarily move into the region. We are expecting a lot of sunshine to kick off the work week. This will allow our temperatures to climb into the upper 50s for Monday. So we are thankful about that. Looks like they dip a little bit, but doesn't look like we're going down back to the snow or any cold weather back in the 30s or 20s. So we are looking forward to those high temperatures and the sunshine. I don't know about you, but just seeing the sunshine back out just feels so good. I just need that vitamin D for sure. But anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in for today's show. I really appreciate you bearing with me with a little bit of the technical errors that we had earlier in the show. That's all the time we do have for today. Remember to download all of our apps. They are free. And we'll see you again this evening for 6 News at 5, 5:30, and 6. And I hope everyone has a wonderful Friday and a wonderful weekend here. So we will see you guys very soon for next week for another edition of the Daily Digital Debrief.
Thanks for watching the Daily Digital Debrief. Weekdays at 12:30.